Latvia makes. It makes from straws and reeds, linen and wool, and also from leather. Diverse, practical and decorative objects are made by hand and with simple tools. Back in the day, when manufacturing had not yet spread, the production of the necessary items and tools was most commonly accomplished by men. At the time, the craft was passed down from generation to generation in every craftsman family. This is how the craftsman Salimons Kipļuks inherited the craft of flax lace shoemaking from his father. He's probably the only one who knows this particular craft, but he's also handy with other jobs, building furnaces, making wicker baskets, tools and simple furniture. The craftsman has been a teacher his whole life, but now he works and receives visitors at Ludza Crafts Center. Kristīne Zihmane Rītiņa graduated from entirely different field of study. The quite accidentally discovered craft of straw person and animal creation has become her hobby and her main occupation. Currently, her home in Tukums has become a straw museum. In here, there is a workshop and 2 dedicated rooms exhibiting fine collection of works available to visiting tourists. Pieces of the current collection are not for sale as they are particularly dear to the maker, but it is certainly possible to order similar pieces and there is no shortage of ideas for new creations. Knowledge built up over years is passed on to students by the wattler Viktor Kuchalskis. He has been the head of the decorative art studio Kluga, the Wattle in Daugavpils, for more than 30 years. The craftsman, together with his students, produce fine wattle work using special weaving techniques and figured compositions, thus creating artistic value. In wattle work, natural materials like wicker, cane, straw are used. Household containers, boxes and decorations, bracelets and souvenirs you can see there are all made from wicker. Each work is individual and unique and specific to the Latgale region. Visually impaired people get their training here until their work is perfect. The inhabitants of Daugavpils House of Crafts are also taking care of ancient skill preservation. Both children and adults can learn various skills here and enjoy exhibits. Tourists and locals are welcome to explore ancient crafts, give various crafts a try, and get familiar with the traditional Latvian games. Here in Daugavpils, the weaver and textile artist Antra Kārkle practices her hobby, combining different techniques in her works. Weaving combined with embroidery, embroidery combined with crochet, and modern clothing featuring ethnographic style is the signature of the textile artist. Rutta Štrodaha has experimented with various art techniques as well. She's a craftswoman of leather art, but since 1990 she's also a painter. She participates in exhibitions in Latvia and abroad and has held a number of personal exhibitions. She does landscapes and flowers in oil. Artistic thinking has been the basis for several glass painting works and various kinds of jewelry. She participates in creation of interior designs, consisting of wall paintings, and accepts private orders implementing different techniques. Inese Kāpiņa, who is leather artist and craftswoman, has obtained a much wished for and cherished company. The master of the craft opened a recreation and craft center, Little Dune, in Koknese, once a Hanseatic League city with old trading traditions. There's both a leather workshop and a guest house in the center. Inese, thanks to cooperation with her colleagues, has been able to create a profitable business and positive work environment where everyone enjoys coming back every day. Leather covers for guest books, passports, notebooks, planners, photo albums and menus, document folders, business and credit card wallets, handbags and wallets, belts, presentation gifts and other very useful leather items are made here. Irēna Baufale and Pēteris Reiniks, the owners of Apkalmais Homestead, are also busy with making things out of leather. They are the only ones in Latvia who make harness trappings, collars, bridles, saddles and others. The owner has worked with horses since her youth. She graduated from Moscow Academy of Timiryazeva, which during the Soviet times was the only higher education institution specializing in horse breeding. Now she works for the Latvian Horse Breeding Association and practices her craft at her ancestral home. Alongside with harness gear, various leather goods for pets, as well as straps and bags are made here. Tourists are introduced to the diverse traditions of crafts of Latgale, which are honored in Apkalnmājas homestead. In turn, the traditional crafts of Kurland are being preserved by Anse Parish handicraft group Paukers and its leader Liga Greenberga. Every inhabitant of Anse, as well as any guest, can try their hand at weaving to understand the ancestral artisanship and participate in the joint floor carpet weaving which takes place in the beautiful Anse Manor. The manor is being gradually restored and for some years now has been the home of the Anse handicraft group. Inhabitants of Autse, supporters and foreign friends have contributed to the restoration effort. And that is because Paukers is not limited to mere amusement. It also has important social function, because Anse seniors can meet, talk and do things together, while youth here can learn about ancient crafts. It is only a small part of the Latvian craft. So visit the most skillful craftsmen and Latvian florists yourself. Try weaving fabric and leather processing in order to feel how Latvia makes.